I'm Leah, and with my AmeriCorps term, I had the service site of St. Mark Youth Enrichment. So my overall impression of this term was absolutely amazing. I love St. Mark's. I love the people who we worked for. They were very helpful with everything in detail. In the classroom, I worked with the 5th grade classroom, and I loved the people I worked with. The kids were so great, and it left a very lasting impression on me that I always remember, relationships I will always remember, and topics that were priceless and will take with me for a very long time in life. So the most rewarding part of my service, I thought, was the relationships I made. With the kids, it was so nice to be with them there every day. Even the first day, I could feel myself already beginning to make these relationships. They come to you, they tell you about their life, whether that's positive things, sometimes negative things, but take it with a grain of salt and help them out with things like that they were to talk about. And they liked getting to know my life as well. And it's kind of funny sometimes, you know, they liked getting to know me and different things, asking me questions about myself. They were 5th graders, so they're very curious about everything. So that was super fun. And my relationships with my other teachers as well, to see that there are other teachers out there who love and care about these kids who may not have the home support that every other kid may have in the area. So I would say the most challenging part of my service would have been that in the 5th grade classroom, we had a lot of children with individual behavior issues. So there were some kids, they just lied a lot. We had one girl who just cried about every little thing, and that was hard to deal with since she would be screaming and it would affect the other class, and she'd be like self-harming with like scratching and things like that. So that was hard to overcome, but it made a very impact with me, and how we overcame that was just like individual attention, which she responded very well to, and like getting over that. A lot of other people too was individual attention, which was hard when you only have 3 teachers to 20 some kids. So when 2 of us were with other students individual and other needed individual attention, that definitely was a challenge, but our team overcame it and the kids overcame it, so all's well that ends well, I think. So the impact I have left on my community, I would say, is I think that I was a positive role model to these children, and I was there every day for them, and I was able to be a disciplinary person and be very firm, and also a person they can come talk to, and have a confidant in me as well. So it was nice to be consistent for them, since a lot of times in their life they don't have consistency. Lots of stories where, you know, parents are going to jail, or they don't even have parents, they're living with grandparents, and they're living with their aunt and uncle. So I think I had an impact on them, and just being there and being consistent, and they knew what I expected of them, and to have those high expectations of them, because they definitely reached them. And then the impact it left on me. It was so cool to see St. Mark's, and I feel like a lot of times it's easy to focus on the negatives in our community. Obviously, you know, we see all the negative things going on, but this was so cool to see all of the positive things that were available to these students who did not, if their parents could have given it to them, St. Mark's was able to. So they had like new books, they got like 3 books, and like a lot of times they give them like shoes and other opportunities like that. So St. Mark's is an amazing program, and it was cool to see all the different things. Like we went to the library, we went to like the water park, and like all these different things that I didn't even know Dubuque had to offer, and that the kids probably did not know that Dubuque had to offer. So it was really cool to see them do these activities that they would never be able to do if they were not in this program. So I think this program was definitely a blessing to them. It was a blessing to me. And it was so cool to be part of it with AmeriCorps as well. So my term of service for AmeriCorps was one that was absolutely priceless, and I learned so much, and so happy to be a part of the St. Mark's Youth Enrichment community. So thank you.